Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach. And before we get into today's bourbon battle, go ahead and do us a favor. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, comment, and let us know which one of these two are your favorite while you're there. Because today, we're doing the bourbon battle that has been requested a few times from people.
We won't actually hit the bottles together, but
I have no clue what that was all about. But
he never does.
Maybe the two greatest everyday bottles of bourbon that you can find on the shelf. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, Old Forester, 1920. These two bottles of bourbon, like I said, arguably two of the greatest ones you can find every single day. They're at what we think are perfect
Almost
proof.
Every single day.
You got sketchy there for a while, but it's back. It's back for now, so we'll see. But we're just going to chalk that up to a glass shortage, right?
That's what we'll chalk it up to.
We're going to chalk it up to a glass.
Only buy one.
Glass shortage. So yeah, but these have been a daily drinker of ours for a really long time. We encourage everybody to. They drink lower than their proof point. They are both very different on what they provide, and they're just amazing.
Yep.
So
let's get into it.
Yep. So this is a blind. We don't know which one's which. We'll put in there which one it is, or he will, in the little graphics
We'll
below
make it
or
real
something.
pretty. Left to right.
Yep, and that's how we'll do it. So
yours is actually right to left, but if you're looking at our video. All right, here we go.
And if anybody's questioning any of the integrity of how long the bottle's been open, we just had these bottles open blind pressed poorly.
Yep.
Before we even started.
Yep. Right away, I think there's a sweetness in that.
There's a little citrus into that one.
Yeah. Leather. I have a feeling I know what this one is, but
It's so good.
yeah, that is my jam right there.
That is
so good.
So good.
Yeah, there's a sweetness, a little leatheriness there to it that just really, really, really pops right there. Love it.
It's like a maple candy.
Yeah. All right.
It's really, really good.
That's good for sure. All right. All right, that one right there. Yeah, smells. Love it.
Oh yeah, no, this one
Like a caramel smell in that.
has like a really nice barrel char to it. Like a chocolate banana. Man. You know the best part about this bourbon battle? Like they're both so great and they're both so different.
They
on
are
their notes.
really different. I feel like I know which one of them is. What each one of I feel like I know what they are because we've drank them so much.
Yeah. So there's some coffee notes on that one. There's some caramel notes on that one. But this feels a little muted from the first one we had. From this first one. And I wonder if it was just because how back-to-back it was.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But the tasting, they're just so different.
Yeah.
On them. All right. We're going to clean our palates a little bit. Run it back the other way. All right. We're back. We're going to go back the other way and see if anything changes on this a little bit. Just want to make sure we give each one of them their due. Now,
No, you see that smells totally different.
It really does.
Just from resetting our palate, giving it a little time, flushing it, cleaning it basically, it smells totally different.
That sweet caramel, man, it just is right there.
Yeah. It's like a really fresh Rolo. Is that what it's called? Rolo?
Yeah, they're called Rolos.
Yeah,
They're so good. Rolos are good, man.
I mean, nobody talks about those, but No, that's what it smells
I don't
like.
even know. Do they still make them? I've not looked at I've not looked at a candy aisle.
I don't know. You're the age of Rolo, so you know.
That is. That's true. Now, see, why you gotta be like that? Now that drinks differently than it did the first time.
Yeah, that palate's a lot more full.
Yes.
Got barrel chars on the palate now.
I felt like it had a little more bite to it at the first time through.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I drink it first this time, I feel like it's just as balanced as it can be. Like, I just like that.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's whenever we tried the first one, then we went to this one, I just felt like the palate was a little bit more muted. And now it's not. It's a lot more full, a lot more rich, bold. It's really nice.
All right. Yeah. It still has that sweet smell to it.
Yeah, this one, you know, coming to this one on the back end of this tasting, now it's like a sweet kind of like icing.
Oh yeah, I could definitely
like
get
vanilla
that.
icing?
Yeah. I could get that. I could get into that a whole lot. Yeah.
That citrus isn't there, like what I remember from before, though.
That's so interesting because they both taste so different after the other one.
Man, that is. There's so much more tobacco and leather on that
Yes.
after trying that one. Man, that's wild. I wasn't getting a lot of that first time around, and now I'm getting it's like a cigar box almost.
If you've watched the channel enough, you know that I like the tobacco and leather.
Yeah.
And so I feel like those really hit my palate.
Now, I will say, going back to this, though, now the citrus is coming out more. Yeah, man, these are so good. Like, if you...
It has a sweeter edge to it than...
It does.
Than this one. Whatever this is, which I think I know what it is. I think I'm going to go...
See, I think I'm...
1, 2.
Okay, so first off, both are great. Or we're not knocking anything here.
No. Knowing what these are, I enjoy these. So
yeah,
doing them blind, I know.
I think I'm going to go with the second one.
Okay.
It's close.
Yeah.
Both are close.
Yeah.
But man, they are... Here's the best thing about honestly doing this blind. You realize how different they are. Like, they're both fantastic. They're both great. But you just realize how different that they are from whenever.
And just in general, like, how differently they drink after one another.
Sure.
Which I think is really interesting.
Yeah, it is. So, you picked Wild Turkey Rare Breed, and I picked the 1920.
Well, there we go.
I don't want to say I kind of figured that, but there was some thought behind that.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, you could have told me I would have picked either one. I would have been shocked or surprised. But they, man, they're both great.
Yeah, that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, till next time.
We'll see you.